Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. The Trojans will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense takes the field. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Southern Cal! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. Gonna run it. It's Rockwell. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Beckham. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game. Just
breaks into the open. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the left. Breaks the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Lions. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period.
7, Louisiana, 3.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Jordan. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try it over the left side. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, USC.
one thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
That's caught. It's Robertson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He caught it. Touchdown, Trojans. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest.
Turning it on! Picks up the first down. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Going over the top, and it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Trojans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The play-action fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Open spaces. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Raging Cajuns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
The Raging Cajuns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Now they're going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Beckham. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
The next time the offense gets down at this point of the field, they need to run the football because this is what's happening when they're trying to throw it in back-to-back plays. 2 negative plays in a row, not good.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Bounced off his feet.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Just drives it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations of USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need...
Brings into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Touchdown, Trojans. And the stomping has commenced.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Beckham. Under fire. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down. It's the 17. And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run for it on third and short. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Trojans have their offense in high gear with the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Motion from the wideout. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Looking for the goal line. They found a way to get in the ruck, but he is stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to surge it in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on fourth and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Get set, get set.
Looking for room. It's Rockwell. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively,
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Beckham. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. first down for this offense. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
Here we go. Pound 55 weeks. Cricket! Bang! Jackrabbit! Hot! Lasso! Left! Cobra! Ready, ready! 42 Spider! 4-2 Spider! Freedom! Freedom! Go! Billy! Ready, go! Flare! Flare! Ready! Easy! Stand! Hut! Flare! Flare! Hut! Ready! Ready, ready! Easy! Black 24! Down. Big set. Get set. Get set. Down. In blue. In there.
They should have put a stamp on
Come on. Set. Ready. Here we go. Hot. 325. Fire. Ringo. Ring. Ready. Ready. Pound 55. We go. Here we go. Ready, go. Let's go. Ready. Slab. On. Moves. On. Cricket. Ready, ready. Jackrabbit. Big set.